on. Just a quick one. Um, you know, few days to the inauguration, so I have to be doing this. We all need to wake up. We all need to wake up. We all need to take our vote back. We all need to take our vote need to count. So all the obedience worldwide is Diaspora Network. I welcome you all. As I said, this is going to just be a short one. That was Obi was in court today also. I think I played the live video I think earlier today or so. Just to make a few comments. Last night I was online. I was so annoying, just so annoying. So I was online. But all the same, anyway, this is going to be a quick video. All right. I'm going to play the video of what the lawyer said after the court session today. You know, the INEC they are still not responding to them, which is not good. INEC are still not responding to them. What they want to the materials they need. INEC up till now are still responding to them. So the case, the private case has ended. So now the main case will be starting on May on 30th of May. But the swearing-in is 29th of May. I think on Monday. It should be on Monday. Yeah, on Monday. So, so last night I was up. I was saying we should all come out. We should all come out to have a peaceful protest. You know, because we cannot allow illegality to continue. This because it's illegal. I mean, you cannot swear in a guy that has not, met the constitutional requirements. So, yesterday too, I played a video of some people, protesting, kind of protest too. They are supporting Asiwaju. They were dressed in like a kind of prison clothes and displaying their as if they are they are herbalists anyway. It was later I saw Asari that he played the boys from Niger Delta. That is the militant. I don't know if I can call them militants. I don't know, but he played it from that data that they want to defend the vote of Asiwaju, so that they said eye for eye. At the end of the day, I saw a tweet from the so-called son, Festo Kayamo, supporting them. Saying my good friends. But I just imagine how that guy became a son. So you cannot just people that were kind of intimidating and issuing threats. You are supporting them. We should all be responsible. I should use that word. We should be We should have. We should be civil in everything we do. And you're a state minister, man, minister of state. So you should watch your words and know what to say and know what to do. So it's so appealing to hear a person like that, talking like that. It's so appealing. It's so annoying for Professor Kabi to be talking like that. Praising Asari for bringing the people from Niger Delta to, saying eye for eye, that they are there to defend the vote of Bola Tinubu. If anybody that comes out to protest, they will make sure they deal with the person. Anyway, but Nigeria, the way they do things, that was why the obedience, they saw the threat. They are peaceful people. They are peaceful people. They just had to withdraw. They don't want to cause. before they will say obedience, they are the one causing fracas. Because it will be easy for them to say, very easy for them to say. So all the same, so many things have been happening. I heard the federal government. I posted a tweet that the federal government is trying to make Friday public holiday, so that because the court supposed to sit to judge on the case of to judge on the case if Bola Tinubu will really be sworn in, because it's as it is when you go by what president, he's not supposed to, because we all know what happened to the governor of Bayelsa State. His deputy was, because of his deputy, his election was cancelled. We all know that. Even the guy in Imo State, Uche Wonsu, he was disqualified because he had double nomination. All these are things that, if they look at it, Tinubu, because his second had double nomination, and Shetima had double nomination. That means, and the law says it can. I mean, if you have double nomination, you'll be disqualified. All these are cases that I heard that they are going to, with that, because that one, they will look into the case on Friday. So I heard right now they are planning to make Friday a public holiday. We are not children. Nigerians we are fed up of all these people. We are just tired of all these people. We need a change. We really need a change. We are fed up of these people. These people, they think they can just have their way. No, but Nigeria is too big for us. These few people, I call them jackals. They think they can just override. I mean, they can just come up and do anything they do, and we go scot free. No. And I heard the boss himself, Asiwaju, has solicited for 100 billion naira from Lagos State to make sure this for the tribunal. I heard so too. All these are allegations, but when things like this, we always know that there are always truth behind it all. There are some elements of truth behind it all. They want to make sure Asiwaju is sworn in come May 29. They are doing all means. They have been begging, they have been doing propaganda, they are spending money, lobbying, trying to cause, disaffection among Nigerian people, using tribal and religious sentiments. But we will see. It's just how many days to go on. Today is Tuesday. We'll go 5 days to go. We go 5 days to go. So I pray the court do the needful. And I pray the government will not bring in public holiday on Friday. That's what they want to do. So that if they bring on holiday on Friday, the court will not sit, and before you know it, it's on Monday. So that means nothing can happen. But all the same, we are watching, and we are waiting. We know that we cannot continue to live like this. We cannot continue to live like this. No. We cannot continue to live like this. Enough is enough. We cannot continue to live like this. We cannot just continue to live like this. Nigeria is a big country, not for the few to just hold people ransom. No. So this is the obedience. Last night I was there. I said we should not give in. We should not give up. Nobody can take us down. No, we've come a long way. And we are waiting. We are going to occupy the nation, occupy everywhere, to make sure the truth prevails. Nigeria is our country. Everybody has a right. They voted, and their vote must count. So for me, I would say, let them wait. Let the court decide. Let the court decide. And INEC and that's supposed to be neutral. They are now it's as if they are APC, they belong to the APC party. They're supposed to be neutral, but they are just partisan in this in this court case. In this court case, they've gone against don't no streaming, no live streaming for the case, and the court really upheld it, said that no live streaming. I even heard today they said that with no phone call and phone telephones, computers will be allowed in the coming sitting. This is it a military tribunal? That is what I don't really understand. It's not a military tribunal. Why should we continue to live like this? Why? Why should we continue to live like this? That is why I said, even to those in diaspora, you guys, we all need to wake up. Oh. This is our country. Go say we're not there. No. Don't say we're not there. No. We don't say that. We should do something. Anyhow, anywhere you are, do something. Those in Nigeria too. I need you guys to. I'm not tired of all these things that happen in Nigeria. So many things happen in Nigeria. I was today. I heard in Nasarawa State, Nasarawa State also. Killings also. Saki communities. Now, Plateau State, Nasarawa, Benue State, Taraba State, then Northern and Southern Kaduna, killings, Saki communities. We should wake up. You don't ask. That's the last time I said. Don't think because it has not affected you. You don't really care. You don't. It's not your business. No, no. 1,000 times no. 1,000 times no. You don't need to wait until it affects you or your loved ones before you do something. Those people back there, they are your people too. They are Nigerians. These are families. Families. Some are being killed. Some are being homeless. Some are they've killed their businesses. They've driven them from their land. So why should we be waiting? Why? Why should we be waiting? And we should not be scared. Even the people, the policemen, the armed forces, they are being affected too because they have loved ones there. So don't think when you go out to protest, they will do something bad to you. No, because they are being affected, man. They are being affected. It's just the few that are enjoying, I would say, it's even enjoyment. When you enjoy for the moment, then the future of your children is not guaranteed. That is not enjoyment, man. What is enjoyment? You enjoy it now, or suffer now, but make sure the tomorrow is great. Make sure the tomorrow is great. That's what I call, making the future to great. That is my belief. Building the future for your children and your children unborn. Building the future for your children and your children unborn. That is how it's supposed to be. Not you. Or rather, not saying your conscience because of what you have to gain now. What you have to gain now. No, it's so appealing. It's so appealing. And to this session, after the court, the lawyers they had a conference with the journalists. I will play that video. I don't have much to say right now. I just want to, because I said I will try to be coming. Now I'm free. I will try it. Between now and I have to do my part. I have to encourage all the obedience out there, encourage everybody out there. The dream we are pursuing is real. The dream we are pursuing is real. And we will make it happen. And we make it happen. The dream we are pushing is real. We want a good Nigeria. A Nigeria for all. That is what we are hoping. That's what we are praying for. And it will happen. Definitely to happen. And nothing and no one can stop it. Nobody can stop it. And no one can stop it. That is our prayer. That's our prayer. So all the people out there, I know some have some just disgruntled because of uh, the hope, what they hoped for, what they'll be praying for. It's just like it's not just being taken away from them. It's just it's not just being taken away from them. As I've said, we should not give in. We should not give up. We should not give in. We should not give in. And we should not give up. We can, and we will make it happen. We make it happen. Okay, that is what I just want to say right now. We will make it happen, and when we see anything can happen in 24 hours, and I'll have 5 days to go. So anything can happen. So don't think that all hope is lost. All hope is not lost. We are in it. I will make sure. I will make sure everything, all our dreams, our visions, our vision, the vision we have for Nigeria, the dream we have for Nigeria, will come to pass, and it will definitely come to pass. Nothing, no devil, no evil can stop it. Nothing can stop it. We have a good case against APC, a very good case. Apart from the double nomination of the 25% in Abuja, so many, and oh God, Nigeria is it a movie? It's not a movie. How can INEC say that all the data of the 2023 presidential election results in they are all missing, that they have been wiped off, and Nigeria will just be quiet? How can they say that? How? Then how do you declare the the president elect? How? What happened? I don't. This is it baffles. I try to get it. How? That the data of the presidential election results in the beavers has been wiped off. Man, Nigerians are too smart for that now. They're too smart for that now. It's not possible. It is not possible. They declare the election without even having. They don't have. They just declare the elections because in the first instance, what they uploaded was nonsense. Motivated results, so pictures of people. Some people taking bath, having a bath in the bathroom. So that is not even the issue. And one thing I said yesterday, there's nothing on internet that you delete that will go forever. No, there's nothing on the internet. Anything you delete can always be recovered anywhere. Yeah, there's nothing on internet you delete that you cannot recover. There is nothing. There is nothing. So that is not an excuse. Apart from that, we have good. I know they have all the more of the results across the police units. So I know that these people are basically APC and they are APC and CYU people. They are scared. They know that the evidence against them is so overwhelming that they know that even the election. They know that. They know. So they are scared. They are just scared. So that is the thing. So we have a good case. Let's come on Friday. I prayed the government will not just really dance to that tune to declare political holiday on Friday. I just pray so because that is their prayer right now. They are lobbying. They are spending money to make sure on Friday is declared public holiday. I will say no. If they do it, Nigerians, wake up. Wake up. Let's face the fact. Let's face the truth. Let's face it. Wake up and wake up. Wake up and wake up. We cannot. Sorry. So we cannot continue to live like this. No. We cannot continue to live like this. We have to make things work. Okay. We have to make things work. We have to make things work. I can't. Let's say, for example, they declare public holiday on Friday. Then you guys be quiet. If you know the game plan, they don't want people. They don't want the court to sit before May 29th. Yeah? You should know the game plan. Sorry, just a minute. Yeah, okay. As I was saying, if let's assume they declared the public holiday on Friday, we should do something about it. Peaceful protest, man. We should do something about it. I believe in justice. I believe in fairness. I believe in oneness. I believe, you know, all things working for good for everyone, irrespective of who you are, your religion, your tribe. I don't believe in ethnicity. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in you are from here, you are Igbo, you are Yoruba, you are Hausa. No. I don't believe in it. I believe we can always make things happen. I believe we can always make things happen, you know. Somebody will be joining me soon. Okay, let me just put somebody in. It's like his network is bad. Hello, good evening. Can you hear me? Your network is bad. Oh, hello. Can you hear me? Mr. Chukuma. Hello. Your network is a bit bad, okay? Your network is a bit bad. He was writing in here too. Oh. Well, I'm going to stay long right now because I hope to be back later in the night because maybe 9 p.m. Nigeria time or 10 p.m. Nigeria time I should be back again to say a few things. But obviously, let me see if this guy can join me up. But his network is bad. I can see his network is just really too bad. Hello, Chikuma. Oh, oh, wow. Okay. When his network is true. Can you hear me?
Hello. Yes, I can hear you. Are you hearing me now?
Better now. Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, I think what happened was my mic was muted and I didn't know. I didn't know. Okay. So how is it, my brother?
I'm good. So you are live. You are on right now on Twitter, on Facebook pages, about 2 Facebook pages, you're on 2 YouTube channels right now too, as Obedience. So today, how do you see? First of all, just introduce yourself to the people so that they will hear you.
All right. My name is Chukuma Wanko is my name. I'm Obedient. I live in island of Mauritius in Southern African province, just on the Indian Ocean. That's where I live. It's a very small country, a small island, beautiful island, and we are here supporting good governance in Nigeria. That's what is our common interest.
I like that. supporting the good governance of Nigeria. That's our common interest. That's our common aim, irrespective of your tribe, of your religion, across board. Be you Fulani, be you Yoruba, be you Hausa, we want good governance. You know, as Peter B said, he said, if you want to be addressed as His Excellence, that means you should pass through this. You should pass through it excellently. You know. So now, please, what is your take right now concerning what is happening in Nigeria?
Okay. Well, I am not a very young man, though I'm still young, but I've seen an event unfold in Nigeria over time. And Nigeria has happened to some of us in one way or the other, negatively. But we refused, even though at a point I almost lost hope in the country because of it's like it's becoming irredeemable. But the emergence of P2B actually reignited that hope again in me, because I'm from Anambra State, coincidentally, the same state with His Excellency P2B, and also I'm also very aware of his impact in the governance of Anambra State when he took over the reins of the state. I knew what it was before he came in, and I know what it is now after he has ruled the state for 8 years. That being said, that gave me the confidence that looking from where he's coming from, his antecedent, that he's going to do well as president, because he has done it. In fact, the situation of Anambra State before P2B can be likened to the situation Nigeria is now, because Anambra State at the time was totally a write-off. No, every aspect of the state was totally on the ground, our ground. The politicians in those days ripped off the state and left the state with nothing. And it's not as if they did that and left. No, they did not. They tapped on and they were sucking the remaining. That's exactly what is happening now, because Nigeria is actually is finished. But what surprises me is that you finished this country and you don't want to leave the country alone, and you are still there tagging on to now suck the blood of the remaining people who are remaining, because that's just the truth. Because a country where people die like we are at war, while we are supposedly not at war, but the countries that are at war don't lose as much as human, and we are losing daily. How do we explain that? It's actually very, 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 very disheartening to see that even the politicians who have caused all this mayhem, all these things happening, are still tagging on, bent on. I don't know what they want to do next. I don't know, because the country is actually gone. I don't know what is left for them to. I don't know. Maybe they totally want to destroy the country and maybe I mean put the country in oblivion, because to me there's nothing left in the country. Look, my brother, I know you live abroad. If you look at how things work abroad and how things is in Nigeria, you know that Nigeria is no country. It's just like there is a name. It's just that name that is still there. The country is gone, totally gone. These guys has finished everything, and we are fighting and putting things together to see that we'll salvage whatever is remaining from the seemingly dead country. But these guys don't want to give in. They still bent on not allowing us salvage whatever is remaining from what the calamity they've caused already.
But
So that's the thing.
but the truth is that we should not give up. That is the truth. I know that they said this right in the inauguration is this May 29th, but there is still hope that the inauguration may not happen. So all the obedience, we are telling them that they should not give in, they should not give up. That is the truth. We want to encourage all the obedience in Nigeria, in Europe, in America, everywhere, not to give up, because there is hope. For me personally, Peter Obi, really, I did not really know him before. Seriously, I did not really know him. Even when he was the governor, I did not really, even when he was the VP of Atiku, I did not really, have not really heard of it. It was election in Nigeria, it was frustrating. It was towards the end of last year, I started hearing of Peter Obi, what he did in Anambra State. I said, are you serious? Is this guy Nigerian? That was when I took interest of all these things. I said, in Nigeria, you are a governor, you did not take all those after office, nothing at all. I said, wow. That was when I started following him, and I was impressed, and I keyed in. For me personally, before the election, I was online, I was talking doing my own things, pushing, obedient, campaigning, online, and online, trying to tell the people back home they should not give up, take your PVC, but that was the hope we had. And really, people came out to vote, and they voted overwhelmingly for Peter Obi. That is the truth. And now they want to take it back, and they think they can take it back. My brother, I believe we've prayed, we have been praying. That was why that's okay. We have been praying, but now let's go out and make the vote count. They went out there and they voted. Despite the threat, despite the rigging, Obi came out top. But some few people, they are thinking that they can override the people, the votes of the people. So now, for me personally, I'm telling people, everybody, all the obedient out there, they say winners don't quit, and quitters don't win. We are winners, we are winners, so we can never quit. We cannot give in, we cannot give up. And today, the court, I observed the court, I had some information, what happened in the court today. At the end, people came out, they had a press conference that even INEC are still refusing them to have the materials they need. That means INEC is now a part of the APC. INEC is supposed to be neutral, but they are not neutral. They are not part of the APC. They are trying to frustrate the Labour Party to have the materials for them to use to break up their case. And again, I still hear that people are lobbying, because on Friday there's going to be a sitting in the court. That may determine if Tinubu or his election will be put to arrest. You know what I'm saying? For example, like the case of his deputy, Shetima, he had double nomination. So that one will definitely disqualify Tinubu. Do you understand? Because if you check some cases of before, I think Uche Owusu of Imo State, it was disqualified because he had double nomination. Then the governor and Leon Moke of Bayelsa, he was affected before the inauguration because of his deputy. So now that is the case they want to hear on Friday. I'm hearing that they are lobbying the federal government to declare Friday public holiday so that there will be court sitting before Monday inauguration. So for me personally, I'm telling people in Nigeria, all obedience, if they do that, they should not sit at home. They should come out peacefully and protest. That's what for me personally, I'm just saying they should not sit at home. They should come out peacefully and protest. Enough is enough. So Nigerians, we know how to bear things. They will push Nigerians, they will see beer. We know how to manage, we struggle. But for how long? How long shall we continue to live like this? So for me, I would say obedience, come out. Make your protest count. Make your vote count. If they say that it's holiday on this day, they should. I mean, NSAS is just a small thing for me. That's what I'm thinking anyway. But I don't know how you see all these things. But I feel first of all, tell the obedience that they should not. I want you to talk to them. They should not give in. There is hope. According to our principal, Peter Obi, he said, this is a wrong war. That is the truth. You don't expect these people to just wake up and give it to you. No, you don't expect it like that. No, it's not going to be an easy thing. It's not going to be an easy thing. It's a war. It's a real war because it's a battle. They've been there. That is what they do. That's their livelihood. So now you want to come out and just retire out of them, they will fight back. And that's what they are doing. Using propaganda, using religion, using ethnicity to scatter, to confuse the people of Nigeria. But for me, what do you want to say to all these obedience? I mean, not to give in, not to give up.
All right, brother. You, of course, you've said it all. Just for me to add my own 2 cents to what you've said. You see, for me, I am in the school of thought that the Nigerians should have been out a long time after that result was announced. The following day, that same morning, people should have been on the street to show our displeasure. So at this point, anybody who is waiting for anybody to tell him or her, and you are in Nigeria, you are seeing what is happening, and you are seeing that they are about to inaugurate a criminal drug lord as your president, and you are in Nigeria, you are still waiting for anybody to tell you that you need to hit the street at this point to show your displeasure, then I don't know what else to tell you. But what I'm saying here is that we shouldn't even wait for any public holiday to be announced. What is happening, what has happened already is enough. What has happened already is enough for everybody in Nigeria, everywhere meaning Nigerians, who love that country and seek the good of that country, should, as a matter of urgency, hit the street. Hit the street. Because that is the only weapon we have. Protest is not a crime. Protest is actually enshrined in our constitution.
Yeah.
It's a right. It's a fundamental right. I saw a video of Serbia. I don't know if you saw that video. He tweeted I tweeted it early this week or last week.
Yeah, I saw it.
See the number of people on the street. Why? Because the government refused or have not been able to curb the killings. About 20 people were killed extrajudicially by maybe all these criminals.
Yeah.
Just 20 persons. The entire city emptying themselves on the street. But in Nigeria, oh my God, do you know that just official report, you know that when newspapers tell you that 10 people were killed, you just multiply that 10 by 10 to get the real figure. The Vanguard reported that 63,000 plus, 63,000 had been killed in this Buhari regime. That is the one they were able to count to.
Yeah.
This one is not people that died on their own natural cause. This is human beings that their lives were cut short for not just cause. And Nigerians are still sitting in their homes. Are you waiting until you become the next person that to be killed?
I
Are
say,
you waiting until the thing goes to your doorstep?
it's so annoying. Today, I said in Nasarawa, I saw in the paper they said 36 people killed in Nasarawa today.
In
Yesterday,
Benue, Benue too, yesterday.
today, I mean today, yesterday the same thing. They say now in Nasarawa, Taraba, Plateau, Benue, Southern Kaduna, they are just wiping out. They say it's like cleansing, driving out all of them from that village.
See,
And,
my brother,
and Nigerians are quiet.
this thing is not. It's a grand plan, to hand over Nigeria to the Fulanis. It's not. It is everywhere. It is in Google. You see it in social media. It's everywhere. I'm not saying what. I'm not formulating anything here. I'm just reporting what is there. It's a public knowledge. But Nigerians seems to be oblivious of all of this information. See, Middle Belt, I don't know where you are from, sir. I'm from Anambra State. I'm from the southeast. But anybody who is a southern Nigerian knows that Middle Belt is the boundary between the south and the north.
Yeah.
Why is, I mean, ask yourself, why is these killings more concentrated in the Middle Belt? Because once the middle belt is subdued and subjugated, it becomes easy to take over the south. And once the middle belt is subjugated and subdued, the southern Nigeria, because we're not united. We're not united. It becomes so easy to wipe out everybody, and that will be the end.
Because for me, it's so strange. It's really strange that people are just quiet because the thing has not affected them.
So
people are just being killed, and as if it's just they're just flies. And no protest. Nothing is happening.
Back to your question. Back to your question, sir. You see, the issue of Nigerians not coming out as they should, because I know that some people, it will be unfair to tag everybody with the same thing. I know that some people have been coming out every day, though we've not seen the kind of crowd that we are expecting to see. But I want to encourage every other person who is hearing our voice today, who is in that country, Nigeria, and you think things are normal. Things are no longer normal.
At all.
Things are no longer normal. I mean, you don't know the implication of having a Tinubu, a bat, becoming your president. The implication, the consequences is way overreaching. You see, the point here is that you even to travel out of that country will become a problem. It is not. And we're not even talking about getting good governance, because at this point, this thing we are seeing in Lagos, that Agboros are taking over Lagos. Agboros will take over the entire country.
Yeah.
He has made Lagos his personal estate. Nigeria is about to become his own personal estate. Criminality, corruption that we are seeing now, and we think there's corruption in Nigeria. Wait until he's finally sworn in. Then you will understand the meaning of corruption. You will understand the meaning of criminality. You will understand, and the worst of it all is that if his deputy or his vice president select,
Yeah.
is way worse. He's a criminal. He's a terrorist sympathizer.
Not just a sympathizer. He's a part of them. He's a part of them. Oh God.
Let me just be mine. Let me just be mine a little bit. So just imagine you have a drug lord, a president, Escobar, a president. Then you have a terrorist in the as a deputy president. Then you now have Fabio, off your mic, as Senate president. But it's over. It's over. It's over. Over. So what? Oh my God! I don't even know how to.
Shetima, when he was the governor of Borno State, there was one terrorist, one Boko Haram that we were looking for. The guy was in his government house.
Kabiru Sokoto is his name.
Okay.
I know the story very well. He was the one who masterminded the attack at St. Teresa's Catholic Church in Niger State.
Wow.
Niger State. It was on a Christmas day. Yes,
and
Christmas
now,
day.
that guy wants to be your vice president.
Mabala, the place is Mabala in Niger State.
And
that's
the guy that wants to be your vice president. And I saw a statement he made. He said he will be in charge of security.
Of course.
He said he will be in charge of security.
Of course, because that's area is going to operate well to finish up what his brother Buhari did not conclude. You understand? So
oh God, Nigeria is.
We all know all these things, and everybody is keeping quiet. You see, one thing about I don't know what is wrong with Nigeria. I think this issue. Nigeria have a very fundamental problem. Fundamental in the sense that it is difficult to bring everybody under one umbrella.
Yeah.
When it comes to national interests, that is when the people begin to whip up all manner of sentiments, tribal sentiment, religious sentiment. This is my brother. So in the country, I don't understand, but God is there. You say we just keep praying, but we need to act. If truly, look, I am not a separatist, but I am also a realist.
Yeah.
If truly we want to live together as one country, we must come together and fight this evil. Or else there won't be Nigeria for anybody to go to or to call or to refer to in the nearest future. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that.
At times I see that I will say, how did we get here? How did we get here? How? What happened? Nigerians were they so blind? At times I sat down. That some time ago, I was checking the list they submitted to the US for them to impose a visa ban. On the list, VCs, professors. I said these are people that are learned, some schooling abroad, and they are not that poor. But they were the ones that were behind rigging of the election. All these are their state regs. You know what? I don't understand what is happening in Nigeria. That is what I don't really understand. Because if the state, like, okay, for example, now the woman in that state, she stood her ground. She stood her ground. She stood her ground. Upon the pressure, they took the result from Abia State to Abuja. Upon the pressure, she stood her ground. Okay, had it been all those other states' regs too, they stood their ground too. these things will not. I don't think it will happen just like that.
No. That's to tell you, sir, the level of decadence. Because the truth of the matter is that there is a state capture. There are a set of people who have decided to capture the state. They are buying off everything and anybody that stands on their way. Just name your price. Did you see the tweet by David in the yesterday? Yesterday, that they are raising 100 billion.
Yes,
100
billion
naira.
Yes, I saw it.
To give to 5. Wait, sir, do you know that Justice of Supreme Court that will take over the case? That I just 5 of them.
Because
5.
I posted the tweet for him. I posted it.
Justices, you are raising 100 billion to give to them. How much was ASU asking for? That they were on strike for almost 1 year.
Almost 1 year.
How much were they asking for? The one person has amassed 100 billion to use to bribe 5%.
Those 5 people. And they have been spending millions of dollars. They have been spending, bribing millions of dollars.
And that is not what they have spent to. They have spent, even this appeal court now, don't be surprised that they have moved in money to those judges' accounts. INEC, that just misbehaved. Billions have been paid to so many of them. They are just buying up institutions of government that are supposed to be for the masses. So you find that this battle that we are fighting now, you ask the question whether we are sleeping. How did we get here? There is just one simple answer, and we go out to the street, and some people are still laying back. The same way our fathers did not fight, the battle is moved to us. You understand? If we did not fight this battle now, we will be handing over this battle to our children to fight. And them in that time will be asking themselves, how did they get there? How did they get there? So that's the point. If we refuse to fight this battle now and get Nigeria working by all means, by all means, then what we have succeeded in doing is that we have chickened out and leave the battle and pass on the baton to our children to fight. But if we're able to fight this battle and nip it in the bud, it means we are laying a new foundation. That is what Pio was saying, that we need to start building a new Nigeria. A new Nigeria is possible.
Yeah.
But we cannot build a new Nigeria without dislodging this structure of criminality. Until Anambra State was dislodged. Because this, I'm likening what is happening now to what I put in my state, because I was still very conscious, and even though I don't live in the state at that time, but I travel home almost all the time.
Yeah.
The structure of criminality that hijacked that state, they were so powerful that if you're a governor of the state, you're making remittances to them every month. People like Chris Oba, Andy Oba, for them. These are guys who are hijacked the state. So, the same thing that happened actually, Obi came, nobody gave him a chance. Just like nobody gave him a chance.
Yeah, yeah.
In Nigeria, nobody gave him a chance. It was just one lone man who is coming. He has no governor, ex-governor, no councillor, no local government chairman.
Nothing at all. Nothing.
Nobody knew him from. He just came from nowhere. All he was saying is that he want to move Anambra State forward. You know the way he talks. He go to campaign. He just say his things. But you know, gradually, his message. Not like now that we can refer to an antecedent, a history of what he did somewhere. Then nobody knew him. You understand? All he said, he started sinking in. In the state, he kept sending those messages, talking to people, and finally, people started. The thing started resonating in the mind of people, and the election came. People actually went out and voted for him. And this same structure of criminality rigged the election and brought in their persons, who was the person of Chris Ngige at that time.
Yeah.
Yes. He took over the government. P.W. went to court, stayed for 3 years, and recovered his mandate. Even when he recovered it, because this structure of criminality has eaten deep into the system, they had to go and use the House of Assembly members to impeach him. Why? Because he refused to play the kind of game they are playing. They were playing. They had to impeach him, but the people stood by him. He went to court, and court reinstated him, and the whole every other thing that happened. Even when his tenure had not ended, INEC, this is INEC, conducted an election in Anambra State and brought in Andy Uba as governor. He went back again to court, and court reinstated him. He moved him again for completed his from of that man.
Wow.
In all sectors of the state. So that is the same thing that is playing out now. Nigerians don't stay at home. New Nigeria and a better Nigeria, a Nigeria where the son of nobody can become somebody without knowing anybody.
Yeah.
It's very possible. Yeah. A Nigeria where you don't need to be a criminal to be able to make a living. It's possible. A Nigeria where you can go to the hospital and start asking you where you are. To give bribe to be able to get admission, have your child or even you yourself get admission in school, in high institution. In Nigeria, where when you graduate as a graduate, jobs are waiting for you to select from.
You know that is our prayer. That is why we voted for Peter Obi. That is why we vote for Peter Obi, and the mandate, we will get it back. The mandate, we will get it back. We will get it back. That is why, for me, as you said, they waited for too long. I don't know why people have been waiting. After that election, when it was rigged, they would have come out. But now, as our principal now, as he said no, everybody should relax. We should relax. Because for me personally, because I was hoping that after 2 weeks, there will be gubernatorial elections. So if they protest that time, it will affect the gubernatorial elections. But that one became very worse. The gubernatorial election became worse. They rigged. They did as they want to do, and nobody talked. So that is just the thing. But we hope for a better Nigeria. We believe that we can make it happen. We believe a new Nigeria is possible. That is why Peter Obi, what he is a God sent. Is a God sent. God sent him to redeem and to lead the obedience. We are the one. We went to ballot. All of us went to ballot to redeem Nigeria, but God sent him to lead us. And for me, all obedience out there, are you in Abuja or anywhere you are? I think it's high time we have to let them know that we cannot continue to live like this. Enough is enough. We cannot continue to live like this. That 100 billion naira they want to set up for those judges. Look, that one alone can sort out the power problem in Lagos State, to another state. But they don't care. They just want to scatter the country, finish the country, loot the country, and they are not satisfied. They will continue looting. I think it's high time we all wake up. Nigerians, for me, I will say, in this coming, if they happen to declare Friday public holiday, nobody should agree. Nobody should agree. They should all occupy everywhere, because they said they want to declare public holiday this Friday because there's a court case coming. So if they declare holiday, that means there will be no court case. Before you know it, it's on Monday, and the swearing in. So for me, I always tell people, those in diaspora, anywhere you are, you have to speak up, speak out, using your social media network, using your Facebook, your Twitter, your YouTube. We don't have to be quiet. We have to keep on speaking. We have to keep on speaking and talking, so that one person will hear us. That person we cannot have message to that person. That is why I said things like this, we should all be together with one voice to make sure we take Nigeria back from all these people. And I believe in our principal, Peter Obi is a peaceful man. I know that God sent him. But we, on our own, we have to stand out to make sure we go out there and take our country back. Enough is enough. If peaceful protest, occupy Lagos, occupy Abuja, occupy everywhere, even those in the diaspora, go out there, make it count. Take a placard, take permission from the authority, go out there, let it show, put it on social media that, I protested here in Sososo City, in Rome, in Italy, in Switzerland, in America, anywhere it is. Let us do it. And I think we can make it happen. All everybody together, we can make it happen. We can make it happen. For me, that is what I'm going to say. Let us go out there on Twitter space, YouTube, be talking. As you are talking, action follow. Action follow. Let's go out there. So at this inauguration, no. We didn't vote the person. We didn't vote them. So the thing cannot count. We did not vote them. We did not vote them. So the thing will not count. It will not count. It will not count. So I think I will stop for here. I have to be back again later in the evening, later in the night. Yeah, I just have that person here too, Mr. Tony. I told you are welcome. I was almost signing out.
Thank you very much, Mr. Efo.
I'll just take please 2 minutes from you. Then I'll be back again. later in the night. If you can please join us that time, it's very good. Okay. Let me just the guest that was here before is trying to sign in again. There was a guest that was here before. Maybe he's having network issues. Okay, but just continue. Just continue.
So I really appreciate what you're doing. You're really doing a great job. We need to lend our voices because this Nigeria we are talking about belongs to all of us. And we can't afford to allow these criminals, these crooks that does nothing than, enslave our future and the future of our children to continue that way. Look at what is happening in the Senate today. Godswill Akpabio want to become the Senate President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. A man that was accused of stealing money when he was Minister of Niger Delta Affairs. I think that was it. Today, his colleague Tinubu want to make him the Vice President, the Senate President, so that they can work hand in hand to siphon the remaining. That's if there is any remaining. You understand? They're just regrouping and reganging against the Nigerian people. And the funniest part of it is that our youths, most of our youths, I don't know what is wrong with them. You understand? These idiots that are suffering, the ones that are going through hell, begging day and night on social media for people to help them with money to start up something or to feed. They are the same people that are supporting these criminals. I saw the other idiot today. Was it today or yesterday? What is it called? Asare Dokubo.
Yeah.
He packed all his riffraffs to Abuja to come and be making noise everywhere. He's supporting Tinubu simply because of the money Tinubu gave to him. Look at the ignorance idiots that are following him. None of them is aware of what is happening. He collected money from Tinubu, and now he's using them to achieve his goal. After receiving the money, he will go to maybe Niger to go and build another university, like the one he did in Benin Republic. And those children are there suffering. Those same people, those same guys, the same guys that are suffering are the ones that he's using today. He will use them to achieve his own goal, then later dump them, and then run away to maybe one neighboring country to go and build university or maybe a five-star hotel. And then when that one is finished, he will come back. You see, that is what is happening in Nigeria every day. Every day, the same criminals. They don't want light to shine in that country called Nigeria. But we want them to accept it. Light must shine, whether they like it or not. We can't continue like this. We are talking about the future of the nation, the future of our children.
Yeah.
How long do they have to live in this earth? How long do they have to live? None of them is below 70 to 65 years. None of them is below 65, 70 years. All they want is to destroy everything before they go. But they will not succeed. We will continue talking. We will continue lending our voice until the right thing is done.
Yeah, you are very correct. I think yesterday I played it now. I saw the video. I was thinking maybe they are people from prison because they are wearing blue. I think they were like, how bad is it?
They were like prisoners. They were like prisoners.
Yeah. And Asari was just and what surprises me is that this person Keyamo, he tweeted, he was praising them. I don't understand. He was praising them.
They are all the same. They are all the same. They know what they are doing. They are fighting for their own pockets.
A home minister praising because we are saying they say tooth for two, eye for eye. That means if you come to us, we can deal with you. And he was praising them.
Was he not the one that went to US to go and buy a house? So what do you think they are fighting for? They are all fighting for their own pocket, their own families. They are not fighting for the masses. They are fighting for themselves and their families. He went the other day to US to buy a house, $300 and something thousand. How much is his salary?
And but they asked him now. He said
Kubo built the university.
The money he made before this time.
Billions. How much? Where is he working? Where is he working? It's the same thing. You know, they are happy when crooks are the ones in charge of affairs of the country, so that they can join them because they are the same. They are the same. If you're a friend of a criminal and the criminal is in position